Good afternoon.
Good afternoon now, Naomi.
Hello. My goodness, you're so busy.
I know I'm in St. Norbert right now, and the mayor's about to speak shortly. They're celebrating 150-year anniversary of Winnipeg,
Oh, wow.
and it's 154 years when the Métis made this province of Manitoba and brought it in Confederation. So the city was formed 4 years later. So now they're celebrating 150 years. So I'm one of the speakers up there later. I hope they talk for a long time, as I usually do, and I could have more time to do my Métis hour. But let me start off. I want to say hi to Andrew Murphy. That's a brother-in-law of the mayor, who's actually speaking right now.
Okay.
He was going to join and say on our show and say hi, say hello to his brother-in-law, but he's speaking right now on the stage. So again, Andrew, from your mayor and our mayor, he says hello to Andrew Murphy. Now let's get down to some birthdays.
Okay.
Happy 82nd birthday is going on to Les Linklater, which we sang him happy birthday yesterday at which we call National Indigenous Peoples Day in Selkirk, but we call it Métis Days in Selkirk. And it was a packed house. I want to start off with thanking all the volunteers. I want to thank, of course, our minister, Bucky. Everybody knows him as Bucky, but it's Alfred Anderson and Jack Park and one of yours, and all the volunteers that made that a special day. There were so many people running around there. I think they had over 2,000 people coming in and out.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing, Naomi. I have such great pride there when they have these events because they work so hard to make it happen. So we sang happy birthday. We had MPs there, of course. Bazan was there, an MP for the Conservative Party of Canada, and we had MLAs from the Conservatives. We also had many mayors that were speaking there, but we also had the luxury of having also the premier.
Yeah.
But he could not be there for a grand opening. He actually was only there for the morning session. He was there from 10 to, I believe, 11, because he had about 3 or 4 events to head to.
Right.
And so that was, it was great to see him there. And then he was, of course, being grabbed by every corner to take a picture. And as I was walking, I was being grabbed everywhere to take pictures. And people were just so proud to see the president with their families or relatives or friends. And so as the premier was speaking, he said, I don't know who's going to have more selfies here. Is it me or is it the president? To be honest with you, you didn't have a chance. This is my territory, my people. They love me.
I seen a nice picture of the two of you.
What's that?
I seen a nice picture of the two of you.
But it was just a beautiful thing to see, and of course I have a lot of respect for Rob, and it was a great turnout by so many people and his message to the people there. But I want to say happy birthday going to Muriel Danielson. She's 17 on the 23rd, and from her dad and family, Buggy out from Cranberry. Happy 73rd birthday is going to Linda Demray. So, of course, I seen her there, and I made sure she got served food and everything. She's celebrating her birthday on Sunday, June 23rd. Happy birthday to Julie Pronto, my niece. She was with me last night at the hospital visiting her sister. Of course, Tammy. And Tammy, we all know, is fighting cancer, and it may not end up where every dream would be when people are fighting such a illness to survive. And so a helicopter just flew over us here. I don't know. I guess celebrating 150. They're pretty fancy. Got a big helicopter flying around you. I don't know if you heard that in the background.
No.
But anyways, Julie, it's good to see you there, and happy. I don't know how old she is. They sent me her age. I was going to tell people, and I know women don't like telling their age, but I was going to rat her out, but I can't. It's in my phone. I can't look at it. So happy birthday is going to April Smith, the Deputy Chief Operating Officer, is celebrating her birthday on Tuesday, June 25th.
Happy birthday.
Old age there, man. That's in the 50s, I think, now. And happy birthday is going to Alex Uri, her son. April son Smith was celebrating his birthday Wednesday, June 26th. Happy birthday, Alex. And also happy 60th birthday going to my sister, Frances Chartrand, Vice President and Minister of Health in the ELCC. And that's, she's going to turn 60. So happy birthday, Frances. I'll have to buy her something very special. And also a happy birthday going out to Tracy Como's actually the same time having the birthday on June 26th. And I'm sure we'll be celebrating her birthday at the office. And because she lives out with her husband now in Norrie House. Well, it's not Como no more. What's her last name again? Tracy. Boy, I'll be in trouble now because I'm so used to calling her Tracy Como. Anyways, I know her all my life as Tracy Como since she's from Cranberry, where my wife comes from. Art. Oh, yeah, Tracy Hart. Dustin's helping me out here. Happy 41st birthday going to Jennifer Vandell, a policy delivery unit, celebrating her birthday on June 27th. So that's all the birthdays I have here.
Okay.
But I also want to say congratulations going out to Glenn and Dolores K. Lay as Kyra Deleron's nanny and grandpa. Of course, that I met them in Selkirk. They're celebrating their 49th wedding anniversary. It was a pleasure meeting them. 49 years. They're at the nearly half-century mark to have their 50th wedding anniversary, and they both look in damn good shape. So I'm sure there's not a doubt they're going to have 50 and maybe 60 and then maybe 70. So again, to Glenn and Dolores from the Métis government, again, happy 49th wedding anniversary. It's also graduating time. So let's say big kudos of pride from your government and your president to all of our citizens and all those that have worked so hard to get their degrees and finish their school and graduate to the next level or next grade. Some, of course, getting their bachelor's, some moving on to get their master's and pursuing a greater education with their doctorate. Others getting grade 12, moving into college, universities. Others in lower classes, of course, whether it's 10, 9, 5, or 4, or 1, moving on to the next level in education challenges and advancing their careers. And, of course, seeing that they will then one day be our workers. They'll be the people in charge. They're the people making decisions that change people's lives. So congratulations to all the families at the same time, because every grandparent, every parent is a proud day when they watch their child graduate, whether it's from kindergarten to the next level, whether it's from nursery, whether it's from grade 10 or grade 12 or from university or college. This is a pride where our families just glow with such pride because they're part of this. They actually invest their lives to make sure we graduate and that this gives us a chance and a hope for them and a hope for us that we're going to have a better life. So again, I say happy graduation to everyone. And for those in post-secondary, we have special gifts for them. Those that are leaving grade 12, we have special gifts. And I think the region working hard on this. And I look forward to seeing the region give out these gifts. And I know there will be hundreds and hundreds of gifts given out across the province. So kudos to the vice presidents and the executive in the region, and of course the MMF government for making it a real priority. And of course our minister there is Joan Ledoux, and congratulations for all the work she does there. Congratulations to Cranberry Portage MMF Local, who held an official flag-raising National Indigenous Day in Cranberry at the Portage Heritage Museum. And of course, we know that was a crossing and well used by our Métis people in the north. So congratulations to the local and Bert Linfett and all the rest of the crew, and of course the Heritage Center and the museum.
My favorite guy.
Oh, somebody's kissing you up. Who's that?
That was one of the city councilors. Called me a favorite guy anyway.
No, good thing Glorian's not there.
You mean a big kiss in the cheek. Okay. Also, I want to commend again so much work that's being done, so much to report on. You look at the great event that happened on June 19th, which is a special time for history to remember, the time that the first battle took place for our people on free trade. And as we are pushing hard our agenda to make it clear that our people had the right to continue to provide for their family, feed their family, take care of their community. And then Hudson Bay was trying to say, no, I am the dominant force. I'm going to set the laws and the rules, and you're going to sell the fur to me. You're going to sell the pemmican to me, and of course, it's called the Pemmican Wars. And then a battle ensued. They killed one of our people first, and then we killed all 21 of them because we were buffalo hunters. They messed with the wrong people, and that's when the flag for our Infinity flag was first blown, and right by the Greenbrier Hotel, and that took place 208 years ago. And of course, when government wrote the history, they call it the Massacre of Seven Oaks. They had to make us look like the villains, make the people were the bad guys here, and Hudson Bay was the good guys. And it was proven historically, factually, by a commission that, in fact, they killed our people first, and they were pushing their rules of greed over us, and that's why the war happened, and we won. So it was always known as the victory of Frog Plain. It took us 200 years to write the proper history at the park today. And again, think well, good on for emceeing and all of the staff, and of course, again, Alfred Anderson and his team organizing the event, and so many people participating. And there was a beautiful crowd, and we had some beautiful music. We had Jason Lapine there. We had Lionel Desjardins, and of course, they and play some mean music, and the people were so enjoying themselves. And it was just a great opportunity to see so much people laughing, enjoying it. And the museum, if you've never seen the Seven Oaks Museum, you've got to go see it. It's beautiful. It's got a lot of history there. It'll tie into probably our big museum that we're building, Heritage Center. It'll tie into the St. Barnabas Historical Museum. It'll tie into the Canadian Rights Museum. So, but go and see it if you ever have a chance. If you take your family out one evening or kids out and look at the beautiful history that's displayed there of the hair of the time and what people wore, how people cooked, how people dressed, and on and on and on. So anybody wants to take a visit, make sure you pop by there. And so again, it was a great time, and I think the government really at the time, I guess they thought we were the bad guys. They did the commission. Commissioner W.B. Coltman determined with for sure certainty it was us and they who shot at us first. Temple's men were the bad guys here, and history took 200 years to correct. And now I want to talk about something that's very important to so many elders and First Nations and Inuit and ourselves, and that's the Kakani keep the fire burning. That's in Cree. I speak Soto, so don't blame me on that one. How do you say it?
Gani Ganichik.
Yeah, okay. Can't be fancy on me. Okay. I speak Soto.
I practiced for a very long time.
So anyways, it was a great opportunity to go there. And, of course, this year we celebrated honoring Don Roulette, who is now, I think, 70-something years old.
Yeah.
And he was very honored to be chosen from the Métis government as being recognized for his contribution, his work, and his passion to youth. Don has a very strong desire to see youth have a better opportunity than he ever did or we ever did as a people. And he takes the time to listen to youth, and he truly is inspired by music. And so it was just a great opportunity, great honor. He had his family there. Some of our ministers were there. It was a packed house, and I was so proud to see that. And again, I want to thank Leslie Spillett for the work she has done in spearheading this many moons ago. I think it was I forgot what year it was, her 23rd year or something like that. It was a long time anyway. So
it's 23rd, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think Leslie Spillett was one of the head spearheads of this vision, and I want to thank her publicly. And I said that at the gathering. I think it was so important to see that, and it's just a important event because a lot of times we see where they're thinking and congratulating or showing appreciation to our elders. And Don said to me, "I'm an elder." I said, "I don't know yet. The Métis government hasn't selected you yet." So maybe Kakanichik has done that, but not the Métis government. So, but anyways, he was smiling from ear to ear. But my message there is that what I liked about and what they've done and what we have tried to do also, even in our government, is to try to show appreciation and thank you to them today, not when they've passed on and we're standing at the gravesite or at the funeral. That we show and appreciate the thank yous and the great opportunity that we can have as a people, as a nation, to show appreciation for their leadership, their devotion, their community building. So it was great to see so many. Henry from, and I were speaking Soto. He's of course from Jacket, and so. But it was good to see so much. Sagin was there as one of the elders, and it was good to see such a variety of elders for different perspectives being chosen. So again, this is something I truly support. On the of course Indigenous Day, going back to that subject, I again can't say enough to the appreciation of the strategy that we built. We left the Forks 17 years ago as the Métis government because there was no green space. It was like families couldn't really. They sat on a hill there and listened to you on stage. But there was no real place for you to bring your family. Sort of a picnic style opportunity, and so we had a chance then to say to ourselves, let's find a different place. And then we met with the city of Selkirk, and from there it's been history in partnership. And our flags fly proudly down the street. And of course, Bucky is so proud to have all of our Métis flags with such great message being shipped right across every street, every corner in the main street. And so, but one of the things we wanted to do right off the start is to provide it for everybody to come, that not worry about, can I afford a burgers? I've got 5 kids. Can I, my kids are going to be asking for this, and what's the game's going to cost? And so that's why we put everything for free. We've kept it that way ever since. And I think we served over 2,400 hot dogs and hamburgers, and of course the pancake with sausage, and it was so great. And pancakes and sausage, fried sausage. It was such a great way of, and the games. I seen a great game there, which I caught my attention. I can't wait for Derek to bring his kids over to the house, and he's visiting. And I was wondering how come these balloons are floating up in the air. I was looking at them, I was going, how in the hell are these balloons floating around? I don't see nothing tied. And then I started looking around, and I could see these kids. They're rolling in fishing rods. So what they did is they tied the fishing line, that's what you can see in the air, to a helium balloon that's up in the sky here, and they're reeling it in. So they're practicing how to use a fishing rod. And they kept those kids so busy. It's the Friendship Center's idea, and I congratulate them. So anyways, again, I want to thank Elder Greg Ballmer for his opening remarks. And it's so important to ensure that we always teach our young people to not forget prayer, not forget that is part of our culture, part of who we are. So also that same event, we want to thank the CNN Rail. Again, thank them for Midship Manor's $10,000 donation, and everybody for Midship Manor that's listening. It's a place. It'll be a small apartment hotel, and where it's like a Ronald McDonald House, and there'll be 12 apartments and holding a decent sized families. And when they come to hospitals, they can't afford it. They don't have so limited amount of money. This will be a place that could work with them to make sure they have a place to stay and a place to come and see their loved ones while in the hospital. So that's under construction. And of course, what we have to do, we've spent, I think, over $6 million building it, or more. And so what we're doing now is looking for our capital operations side, and CN was kind enough to donate $10,000. But now we're talking about a partnership with CN Rail of how we can work on creating jobs and partnerships, both short and long term. So it's a very good discussion we had, and a chance we had to speak with them. And also right now, and actually I'm supposed to be taking off to St. Eustache. I'm supposed to be golfing at 1 o'clock, and I'm supposed to be here at 11 o'clock. So I don't know how I was supposed to. I have to cut myself in half after. But I want to thank Debbie and all the team. St. Eustache is having a fundraiser golf tournament in St. Laurent, and of course Métis owned golf course, Manitoba. Lake Manitoba Resort. All these new names, Naomi, I always forget them.
I know.
So Lake Manitoba Resort is of course, is owned by the Métis government and the Métis people, and of course, don't forget your RV camp will be there, and direct water and sewer hookup that can take place, and where you have a chance to make sure you can take your family there. You of course, St. Laurent is given a beautiful beach there. You can go fishing over there, take your boat. There's so many different things that can happen there in St. Laurent. So make sure you get a chance to use it or rent it, or make sure that you could lease it. And but there'll be 150 sites, direct water and sewer up, and at the same time you go have a golf game and a new lounge for heating, a beautiful sports lounge. And apparently they told me about the brisket last Sunday, Father's Day, was knocked out of the park.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, very much so. Now I'm going to close off with some goodbyes and greetings. A big hello to Tyson McLaughlin, who I saw at the National Indigenous Peoples Day festivity in Soccer on Friday. Say he listens to the show every week. So Tyson, say hello, and to you personally from the president, and of course to all the people I had a chance to hug and shake hands with in the National Indigenous Peoples Day festivities in Soccer. And a special hello to Claire Riddle. That's come from me and Glorian. Hope you're enjoying this gift we sent you. And a big hello to Ray St. Germain, who always listens to our show. And one day I'll tell a story of how Ray and I came with the plan of the Métis. But I don't have the time today, but one day I will. And a special hello, of course, to my niece and Linda, her mom, who's at the hospital every day right now, sitting with her and knowing full well that the good Lord will be taking her in the days and maybe weeks ahead of us. So again, to everybody, thank you. Send prayers out to those that need them. And of course, as I said, right now some of my family needs it, and Ray St. Germain's family need it, and others. So again, big hello to all those and prayers. Please send them their way. They're going to need them. And again, to my mother-in-law in Cranberry, I hope she's listening. I'll test her later. I'm going to speak here now at 150 celebration in the city of Winnipeg. So I'll talk to you guys next Saturday.
Okay, take care, David.
Bye-bye.
Bye.